Good afternoon to friends and family, acquaintances, people who follow me. My name is Carmen Cawthon, and I want to invite you to an event that will be taking place this evening at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. My business coach, Tiffany Largie Smith, will be having a conversation on her personal page with her friend Mark Stoner. Um, they're both very active, very powerful business people. Tiffany lives in California. Um, Her company is called Do the Damn Thing, and Mark lives in Nashville. She is black. He is white. They will be having a conversation on um, the current situation, the protest, Black Lives Matter in America. They are on opposite sides of the spectrum, I believe. I think this will be an interesting and important conversation between friends um, and people who respect each other, even while having, hey Keisha, even while having significant political differences, and obviously coming from opposite ends of the racial spectrum. Um, I think it's an important conversation to watch and to learn from, to because it might be a guide in how you handle conversations with your white acquaintances, white friends, black acquaintances, black friends. I got an email today from a company that I've had a few dealings with. And the owner of the company said that he hadn't posted, he hadn't sent anything out because he didn't know how to address the protest and civil unrest. Um, and that's literally all he said. And so he said that his wife told him not to post anything because he could possibly anger 10,000 of his supporters. Um, and then his next paragraph went right into a product that he has made. He makes Christian films, and asking or talking about those films and the ones he's done about uh, someone who has lived through Nazi Germany, someone else who had lived through some torture in Romania of Christians, and his newest film is about Harriet Tubman. But he didn't say anything else about what's actually going on in America today. So I didn't get any comfort from his speaking. I think I would have appreciated more. He maybe just hadn't said anything. Um, and it touched me to the point that I wrote a letter to him. I emailed him back and said, maybe you need to read some more about white privilege. Maybe you need to read some more about events that have taken place in America over the last 400 or more years. And, gave him suggestions and also offered to have a conversation with him, either via email or phone, because I think a lot of white people perhaps do not know what to say. Black people are tired, and we are tired of not knowing what to say, because we know what to say, but how does that affect our livelihood? How does that affect our families? Um, and white people, in a lot of cases, don't say anything for fear of saying the wrong thing, not recognizing that your silence is complicit. If you don't say anything to us, then our assumption is that you agree with racism. Um, it doesn't say to us, I don't know what to say. It just says, well, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect me. So, and it does. So I'm going to post the link to her page. This starts at 9 o'clock tonight. Mark Stoner, I did not tell you who he is. For those of you who don't know, he has written a book called Blue Collar Millionaire. He has a podcast. He has several businesses. He owns a company called Ashbusters. He's a chimney sweep. He's a very nice man. I have met him. And I think this will be an important conversation for you to hear. And as I hear of other conversations that are available to the public, um, I will be posting those. If you have not been to Donna Porter's page and seen, she's done two different conversations the last two Friday nights. The first one was with her five sons. The second one, this past Friday night, was with her three daughters, and just talking about the effects of what they're seeing and the effects of racism on their lives. And another thing that I will be posting, I'll be posting a question that a friend and a former neighbor asked. I've seen this twice in the last 2 days about when did you have your first black teacher? And some people may not have ever had a black teacher. It was interesting as I was answering that question, even in recognition of the fact that my family moved to a white neighborhood when I was in the fourth grade, and that was in 1968. I realized that I was in advanced or gifted and talented classes from middle school through high school and never had a black teacher in any of those. And when I went and back and looked at my high school yearbook, I recognized that none of the black teachers taught any of the advanced classes. And so I wonder if I think I want to delve into that further and see if that is still the case today in some schools. That's an important thing to consider. So there are lots of nuances to racism. There are lots of nuances to the things that we see going on in our country. And I think it is incumbent on all of us to look to see what changes we can make in our personal lives and in our community. Sometimes all it takes is one person speaking up. It doesn't have to be adults, it can be children, and we need to learn to pay attention to what children say and the things that they see. So anyhow, thank you so much for tuning in for this on Sunday evening. Today is June 7th. I will be posting a link to Tiffany Lardy's page and also to Donna Porter's page, so you can find those conversations and come back and check with me, because I hope I'll be speaking. That's my plan, is to be speaking and to sharing solutions that are coming across, suggestions that people have, and my own ideas and thoughts and suggestions. I appreciate you spending time with me today, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.